What is going on, guys? It's me, your host, the one and only Two Toast. And today, we got another life story. This life story is one that I just remembered, probably like a day or two ago. It's one of my better ones. It's one of the better stories that I got up in the arsenal here. Before we get into the video, I hope you all are having a chill day. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Now, before we get into the actual story of this whole thing, I gotta give you guys a little bit of a background. My first job was working at Chick-fil-A. Bruh, I'd never do it again. At least the one I worked at. It was one of the busiest Chick-fil-A in the whole entire state. The kitchen in that place was so small. People were on top of each other in that place, man. Like, you would be trampling over people practically just trying to do your job. My recommendation is don't work at a Chick-fil-A. That's besides the point. I went on a little bit of a tangent there. Back to the main thing at hand. I was working there for my first job. 9 months after I started working there at Chick-fil-A, I ended up getting fired. I got caught being stoned at work, bruh. I didn't necessarily mean to get as stoned as I did that one particular time. It was one of those highs that crept up on you. Crept up on me a little too much, you know. I was just cheesing too much. I was just cheesing out too much doing my job and shit. The manager's butt buddy, he turned me in, bro. He turned me into the boss and ended up getting fired like a week later because the boss was on vacation. But time for the main story. It was just an average day. Me and my homie, we were smoking. We picked up a little bit of weed, probably like a 20 or 40 or an eighth, something around. At that point in time, that was like the main quantities that we'd be copping, which would last us definitely longer than it does now, that's for sure. So we were just chilling, smoking, probably hotboxing my car, because that's just what we did at the time with the car that I had. That's how we smoked, mainly hotboxed it. We decided that, you know what, let's go get some food from Chick-fil-A. And it was such a big deal at this point in time because I'd eaten that food so much in that 9-month period that I was working there that I was just Chick-fil-A'd out, bro. I ain't want nothing to do with that place. I didn't even want to fucking smell their food. I wanted no part of their food for a good little while. So this was like the first or one of the first times that I was actually going back to Chick-fil-A after I'd gotten fired. And ironically, I gotten fired from being stoned. We going back, blasted as all fuck. We were destroyed, bro, like at this point in time. So we drive on over there. We pull up to the drive-thru, order our food, all's good. Get to the drive-thru window, doing the normal exchange. I hand the lady my card. I pay for the food because I can't just steal it. She gives me my card back. She hands me the food. I hand it to my friend. She hands me one drink. I'm holding it in one hand. She hands me the second one, and now, if you ever been to a Chick-fil-A, you guys know that everything's happening at a rapid pace, rapid fire, bruh. Everything's going off. All cylinders are running. They working quick, so you kinda gotta be a little quick in the process. At least that's how it makes you feel anyways. I'm trying to like slowly inch my way up from the window to just keep going so the next person behind me can start pulling up to get their food. The way this parking lot was set up for this Chick-fil-A, absolutely so small for how busy it was. The width of the road from the parking lot whenever you're pulling out of the drive-thru window into the regular parking lot, it's pretty narrow. And if you keep going, there's a curb and there's bushes right there. You gotta turn fairly sharp. I'm inching forward and I'm trying to hand my homie at least one of the drinks, but he's doing something with the food bag. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's looking through it, looking for the food, munching on fries. I couldn't tell you. I know he wasn't taking the drink from my hand though, I'll tell you that. Us being stoned as fuck, I was trying to hand it to him. He was zoned out with the food. I didn't realize how far I had gone up. By the time he took the drink and I tried to whip the wheel, I was too far. I was too far up. I ended up popping my whole side of my car. I was driving a 1999 Ford Explorer at the time, and I ended up going up the curb, and pretty much with the passenger side of the car, I ended up going up onto their curb and taking out 2 or 3 of their bushes, bro. I didn't fuck them up like that much. I did some damage to them, bro. Some damage. I didn't do any damage to my car. I checked afterwards. We went up onto the curb. I was like, oh shit. I whipped it off the curb as quick as possible. The bushes were probably just a little misshapen, but they were just a little messed up. The best part about it was like the way the restaurant was set up, the way this Chick-fil-A was set up was that everyone in the drive-thru lane, the workers in there and the customers, most of them had to have seen me this happen. Had to have seen me take out 2 or 3 of Chick-fil-A's bushes, bro. And the worst part is, I worked there for 9 months, and the same people that I pretty much work with were still working there, so they knew my car almost. I don't remember if I knew the person who was handing us our food and stuff like that. I don't remember if I knew that person, but I know that there was a good majority of people who knew my car. They had to have seen that happen, bro. No way they didn't. After I take out 2 of the bushes because my homie wasn't paying and wouldn't take the drink from me. Yeah, I know, it was my fault too because I wasn't paying attention and didn't realize how much I had moved up. After we took out the couple bushes, man, we took off, left the parking lot, drove somewhere and parked and ate our food happily in peace, smoked some more weed. Nothing ever happened from it. I don't think they had cameras in the parking lot though, but like if they did, like if they had cameras that seen me, I was expecting a little like a bill in the mail or something for the bushes. I don't know why. That's what was running through my mind at the time. Probably because I was a little paranoid and stoned. I was worried that, my mom or grandma was going to find out that I took out like 2 or 3 Chick-fil-A's bushes, bruh. The way I know that I must have done more damage than I thought I had initially done to the bushes was because a day or 2 after I was driving past the Chick-fil-A again to my friend's house, and I noticed that they had actually taken out those bushes that I had hit. They'd actually completely taken them out and they ended up replacing them with whole new bushes, bro. I hope you enjoyed this video. That was a story about the time that I had been working at the Chick-fil-A in my previous town for 9 months, got fired for being stoned, came back for like the first or second time to get food going through the drive-thru, stoned out my mind, and took out 2 of their bushes. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And till next one, guys. See ya.